Jamie, congratulations joining the Leeds CFNA board, and it must be a real honour for you to join the board of directors.
A massive honour, Phil. This club, this environment, this place just keeps giving. You know, it's been a lot of hard work for 27 years, but everything that I am today, I guess, as a 41-year-old, is a mosaic of all the opportunities and the gifts that this great club has given me. I talk all the time on a weekly basis about fulfilling a boyhood dream and going on a journey that I could probably never replicate. You know, I pinch myself at how fortunate I've been. And whilst that drive was, for the most part, intrinsic, now it's almost flipped. And it's all about giving back, paying forward and serving this great community, and the opportunity to keep serving in the next chapter of my life. The people that come and watch this great game, those who are affected and infected, if you like, by what sport can provide, is just, again, another real privilege.
And we see the South Stand behind, the new South Stand behind there. When you think back to when you were a kid coming into games, to now be a director of the club, must have pinched yourself.
It's a better South Stand now, but the nostalgia that I had with the old one and the relationship, that'll never leave me. I think emotions sit deep in the psyche, and now and again I draw back on those memories for inspiration. And I remember running out of the tunnels, and it was quite dark, the South Stand. You couldn't always see to the back of it, but I knew my family and my friends were in there, and the noise, the energy and the love that emanated was unbelievable, mate. There were some really good memories, but we're always moving on into the future, and that South Stand represents what the future looks like, and new opportunities for new people. And you know, one of my favourite parts is the foundation part right in the middle, where people of all ages and abilities can come from a benevolent point of view and be introduced to this wonderful game of rugby league and what it does to people's lives. So all four corners of this ground have got some real special memories, and God willing they'll continue to provide them for the next 27 years.
And you're only the second former player to join the Leeds board in 133 years. Of course, the other one is
Gary Headingley, of course, yeah.
Do you think the fact that you've been through player, coach, and now board member, do you think that'll give you a unique perspective on the operation?
Well, that's the unique side of it. I've been a fan, a supporter first of all. Just looking in between the first two exits there, that's where I used to stand and watch people like Gary Rose causing all kinds of chaos. And then I was a player, academy, first team, coached. Culture, diversity, inclusion, which again is something that I love. It's warm. When I was growing up as a kid, sometimes talked about being a social worker, because I love giving back. I love people and what people bring, the mosaic of life, the creation of life, mate. It fascinates me on a daily basis. And now this opportunity as a board member to oversee the governance and be a part of the governance of the club and what direction it takes into this next decade is really important. And look, I've got two boys who are both in the scholarship. I'm heavily involved in the community game, and those who know me, really know me, know that I do my very best to stay connected with my local community, and that's what's important, that the board is representative of the people that it represents, ultimately. So really excited, and lots of potential on the horizon.
And an exciting time as well, as we hear the rechargeable electric lawnmowers on the pitch behind us there. It's an exciting time to be involved at Headingley with all the projects that are coming on stream. It's
brilliant, mate, and our challenge, and as you know me, I love the media, I love storytelling, is communicating what we do really well, so that tide keeps rising. And I saw Sue Ward does some unbelievable stuff, as do yourself and all the staff members, but there was a video that went out where Sky TV talked about the car chargers, you know, the environment of the stadium, the grey water that flushes all the toilets that comes off the roof, the photovoltaic ready roofs that we've got to put solar panels on there as and when we can, the electric lawnmowers. I think we were the first stadium in the country to get them, the recyclable cups that we've got all around the stadia there. All these little increments build into a big picture of sustainability, and that's the environmental side of it. Then there's the social, which is a bit of what I do, how we connect with the community, and then the governance of the club, which, as you're saying, I'm fortunate to be a part of. So it's a mosaic, it's a jigsaw, it's a picture. There's so many great truths, some great stories that will help us push on as an influential hub and pillar of this Leeds community long into the future.
And as well, a non-white member of the board is important. If you can see it, you can be. I think that's inspirational for young people coming into the game.
Yeah, listen, I hope we're inspirational on a multitude of levels, whether that be skin colour or your faith, whatever background or ability that you've got, or disability. That's what's represented in all our sports, our men's, women's, wheelchair, learning and physical disability. My colour of my skin was something I took for granted in terms of rugby league. I think it's probably something we don't talk well enough about, but for me, always being welcomed. Some of my earliest moments, I remember Leroy Rivet taking me under his wing as a kid. Ellery Hanley, somebody I looked up to and was educated, entertained and inspired by as a player. You look back at Roy Francis, first ever black professional coach of any club, being a coach here far back as 1972. So this club is steeped in history of diversity and revolution and evolution, and that's what it needs to keep going forward. But listen, we want to give everybody a chance, regardless of where you're from.